do your kids like to get their hands dirty in the garden? Many do, and there are some fun ways to keep them busy and teach them about Mother Nature too. Exterior designer Kim Levell has some fun ideas and great tips and tricks to get our kids in the garden with us.
Yeah, well, you know, kids are just so attached to nature. I mean, you know, I can't see any little one that doesn't like to look at a bug or go pick a plant.
And it's a terrific way to learn about it.
Oh, absolutely. So with my nieces, who are 7 and 4, Mary Louise and Abby, I like to, this is the idea I have as far as the garden goes, to get them involved with naming the tomatoes and naming, you know, their favorite vegetables. So Mary Louise likes to call the tomatoes Blumpy. So we made her a little sign for the tomatoes, Blumpy tomato.
Okay.
And then we've got Abby, she likes Bob the carrots. So we've got Bob the carrots, and made a little garden sign for Abby's portion of the garden.
And you just found, what, you went to any craft store and you just found some little plywood pieces?
They sell this square plywood. It's $2. I like to go easy, so I'll paint it with some spray paint. Then I would let them go to town. When you take them to the craft store, let them pick out a couple of colors.
So you're really personalizing it, getting them involved in the entire process.
Totally. Having them pick out their colors that they're going to paint their signs with, have them come up with their names.
Because then they'll take that much care and put it into the plants too, if they find it that personal.
It just totally gets them involved. And so, you know, now I kind of did this, but really, you know, get, you know, Mary Louise is 4, could assist her and get her in there. But definitely something that you spend, and you could do this, like break this up, like one day go to the craft store, and another day, you know, make your signs, and another day going out to the garden.
It's a great family activity.
Oh, for the summer, it's awesome too to get really involved.
You took it beyond even, you know, beyond even the signs, into watering cans, into pots.
Yeah, personalize their watering cans, making like this is a butterfly plant, putting a butterfly on it, or you know, the girls have sparkles and beads and all other kinds of stuff that, you know, eventually just becomes too much, so break it up, and you can even glue these things on. They wanted me to make a little pot for Uncle Scotty. They love their Uncle Scotty.
Well, that's a great idea, because you can give these as gifts to your grandparents, to aunts, to uncles.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then the kids have really put time and energy into giving back as well, or giving too.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Wow,
they love it.
This is lovely.
And what I recommend too, though, when you get them going, set up a nice clean area for them, but keep your paint separated so that they're not mixing them, and it's becoming a, you know, especially when you have a 4-year-old, a lot of times they'll want to mix up, but you just put it.
And for something like this, should you use water-based paints, or what should you use? Obviously, you want it to be safe for the kids, but if these are going to be outside, what kind of paint should you use? Does it matter? Just any acrylic?
Well, you can seal the terracotta paint. There's an actual terracotta pot sealer that you could do to keep the pot from actually getting the water to come to the outside of the pot.
That's
so you
key.
Spray the inside, and then the outside, I'm using, you know, Acrylon spray paint. You know, this was Valspar from the craft store.
Gotcha.
So sprayed that on the outside, and then we're just using an acrylic paint on the exterior.
And you I mean, you could pretty much do anything with these paints. You can paint the fences, you can paint the pots.
Oh yeah.
You can add shells, like you said.
Well, this is another way to personalize it. Kids, you know, Mary Louise and Abby, they love to collect shells at the beach when we go. Even out in the woods, collecting sticks, anything like that.
All kids
so
do.
Their little garden space, just kind of, you know, have them go and collect things to sort of line their space, to create their perimeter.
I love what you're saying. Give them their space.
Yeah.
Give them their space to work with.
Yeah, it's their little area in their garden.
And they can do what they want with it.
Absolutely. Decorate it any which way they want to. And, you know, they've got all kinds of little wood cutouts that you can paint and glue on and hang on the fence. And
so make gardening fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it all in. I love these ideas. I want to meet Mary Louise and Abby, too. These sound like really cute little girls.
Oh, they are.
Very creative. Thank you so much, Kim Levell. We appreciate it. And there'll be more details at daytimeonline.tv. Let's head over to Cindy now and see what she's up to.